Hello good people, I'm going to go over how to use your calculator when it comes to trigonometric functions. Let's say I have to calculate the sine of an angle whose magnitude is 63 degrees. How would I go about that? Well, on your calculator, you would press the sine button and then you would enter 63. You can close the bracket, but you do not have to. Once you have done that, you press equal. And it will give you a value for a sine of 63 degrees. In a similar fashion, if I wanted to calculate cos of 63 degrees, I would press cos 63 and then equal. And if I wanted to calculate the tan of 63 degrees, I would press tan 63 and then press equal. What if I want to go in reverse? In other words, what if I want to convert a value into an angle? Well, in that case, we have to do the following. I press Shift, I press Sine, and then I enter the value. Let's say the value is 0.63, and then I press equal. So the way to read this is to say that the inverse of sine of the value 0.63 is 39.05 degrees. Let's say we wanted to do the same thing for cos. So I will press Shift, cos, and then 0.63, and that will give me an angle of 50.95 degrees. And I can do the same thing for tan. I can do an inverse of tan. So Shift, tan, say 1.8, and I press equal, and I will get 60.95 degrees. So to recap, if you need to go from an angle to a value, you will use sine, cos, and tan. And if you need to go from a value to an angle, you will use the inverse of sine, inverse of cos, and inverse of tan. That is all for now, and I will see you on the flip side.